Reselling is the best business to start in 2024 because literally anybody, regardless of any age, can buy a product like an Apple AirPod 2 for about $40 and resell it for minimum $120. But what if I told you guys that there is a secret market that nobody else is talking about, that you guys can literally make 2 to 3 times what the product costs? That secret market is iPhones. The issue with most reselling iPhone vendors is that either, number one, the item is lacking critical features like Face ID, SIM cards, so cellular network, Wi-Fi, or number two, it's lacking a real version of iOS from Apple themselves, meaning that you can't do things like sign into your iCloud account. But in this video, I'm going to be reviewing a fake iPhone Pro Max that not only includes a real case with a working serial number, but also comes with every single feature that a real iPhone would. On top of that, if you guys watch to the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you this vendor for completely free, as well as showing you guys how to list these products on Facebook Marketplace so you don't get banned. So if that sounds interesting, let's get started. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the G Resells channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to resell fake iPhones in 2024. I'm going to be doing a full product review of a iPhone 15 Pro Max from the one-to-one vendor that everybody uses. I'm going to be doing a full review of this. Second, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to list iPhones on Facebook Marketplace so you don't get banned. And then finally, I'm going to be giving you this iPhone vendor for completely free. On top of that, I'm going to be giving you a bunch of other vendors as well. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be doing a $100 giveaway with the agent that we use to buy these products. So if you guys don't want to miss out, make sure to watch till the end. First off, if you guys are willing to take a leap of faith and actually want to get started reselling phones, the first thing to mention is that when you guys go ahead and place an order, you will be getting constant email updates. I bought this iPhone about a week ago, and you can normally expect it to take about a week for most any reselling product to ship to your house. This is exceptionally fast, considering that on most other agents like PandaBuy, for example, before they got raided, you're looking at more like a month to get your products. Something to mention, guys, is that every single one of the one-to-one reselling vendors that people normally charge you for, that I'm actually going to be giving away for free, come with insane packaging. So for example, this packaging right here is super compact. There's a lot of tape on it, meaning that customs is never going to be an issue. I've only seen customs being an issue when you order from other agents and not the one I'm going to be showing you at the end of the video. So as long as you guys use the links that I'm going to be giving you, you will be completely fine when it comes to getting seized. Another thing to mention, guys, is that when you order it, it comes with a bunch of accessories like a free case, as well as a free screen protector and a free wireless charger. This is obviously not an official Apple charger, but just to show you guys what it looks like, this is what it does. Going ahead and opening up the product, the first thing to mention is that when you guys open up your box and you see something that looks like this, you might start to get a little bit concerned because, oh no, where's the Apple logo? But if we go ahead and take it out, look at that, guys. Every single time you order from one of the one-to-one vendors, they always come in a fake box that isn't the actual real product. But when you guys go ahead and open it up, you will be getting the real thing. So first off, guys, before I go ahead and tear apart this box, as you guys can see, this looks exactly like the real iPhone case. I'm going to go ahead and have my editor show a screenshot of what an iPhone 14 Pro case looks like, because that's what this phone is. But going ahead and showing this right here, as you guys can see, it looks really good, and it looks exactly like the real one. Plus, you even get the little tabs on the back that you guys can go ahead and just rip off. Now, if it's your guys' first time reselling a phone, I would recommend always tearing off the back so you guys can check the phone for yourself. But once you guys have bought from this vendor a couple times, because again, I am going to be giving you this vendor for completely free at the end of the video. This is a vendor that I personally paid about 50 bucks for because of how good it is. I would recommend just normally reselling them by just sending the case, and then that's all you send. Going ahead and then opening the bottom right here, as you guys can see, it opens just like you would expect the real iPhone to. And then once I go ahead and open it right here, before we check out the actual phone itself, the first thing I want to mention is that you guys do get all of the little accessories that you would expect the real one to have. The one that I've ordered for today has a lightning port. You guys can choose if you wanted either to have lightning or USB-C, but for this video, I decided to order one that has lightning, and it also has the little instruction manual. As you guys can see, it says designed by Apple in California. Going ahead and opening it up, it comes with the instruction manual as you would expect it to. Also, this is another big thing, which you guys might see some other iPhone vendors. There's a couple reasons why I would not recommend ordering any other than the one I'm going to be recommending you in this video, is because on a lot of them, the case right here, like where the accessories are supposed to be, is not actually glued in. But for this one, it is actually glued in just like the real iPhone case would be. But keep in mind, for example, the AirPod Pro 2 vendor, which I did make a full review for on this channel, the back case does come off because the accessories are stored in the back right there, just like you would expect the real AirPod Pros too. Let's go ahead and finally check out the phone. So as you guys can see, the phone comes in this little protective wrap right here, and then this is what the phone looks like. So as you guys can see, this looks really, really close to the real iPhone 14 Pro Max. This is not a iPhone 15 Pro Max. This is my personal iPhone 15, just the standard variation. But if we go ahead and check the two phones out right here, as you guys can see, it looks very, very similar to how a real iPhone would. It has the same weight and heft that you'd expect an iPhone to actually have. The buttons look and work about the same, and the camera on the back here looks exactly like the real one. Plus, it's made out of the same sturdy material that the real iPhone is made out of. Going ahead and opening this up right here, that always feels fantastic. Let's go ahead and actually turn on the phone and see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold the power button. I'm curious to see if it actually has any charge in it, and oh my god, guys, look at that. It says the Apple logo right there. Let's see how it ends up. Okay, guys, when you actually turn on the phone, this is what it looks like. Now, something to mention about this phone, the reason why I recommend this phone vendor, and this is also why I went through about 4 different phones to find this specific one. This is a real iPhone. This is not some fake like Android iOS variation. This is a real Apple iPhone, but is that it is an iPhone XR put into an iPhone 14 Pro Max case. But it literally types like a real iPhone would. But if you guys want to know the crazy part, check this out right here. It literally says that it's an iPhone 14 Pro, and it has an actual serial number. As you guys can see right here, the serial code says FG. Now, to prove to you guys that this is an actual iPhone XR and not just some like fake imitation of what an iPhone should look like, even though the crazy part is that it actually says right here on the model name that it is an iPhone 14 Pro, which is insane. As you guys can see right here, it says the serial code is F4GX blah, 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 blah. If I go ahead and go to carecoverage.apple.com, it says right here that this is a iPhone XR with a working serial code. Now, obviously, since iPhone XRs are 5 years out of date, you're not going to have working Apple Care on the iPhone 14 Pro vendor as you would on the AirPod Pro vendor. But even then, the fact that it registers as a working serial number means that this is a real, authentic iPhone. If you guys want to check out the camera quality, as you can see right here, if I go ahead and compare this to my iPhone 15 Pro, that you guys can see right here, since this is the fake one and then this is the real one, this one has the features that the real iPhone 15 Pro would have, like the automatic zoom in feature. But what's nice is that it does have a portrait camera, so you guys can take portrait pictures because the iPhone XR did have that feature. But unfortunately, it doesn't have every single feature that the iPhone 14 and beyond would. But the fact that this phone is an actual iPhone means that you can get away with reselling it so fucking easy. I'm telling you guys, this is the most underrated thing to be reselling in 2024. And the reason why is because I paid $220 for this. This guy right here in my local area sold an iPhone 14 Pro Max, which by the way, this is a 128 gigabyte. The one from the vendor is a 258 gigabyte for $600. That is a profit margin of $400 per phone. This guy sold the exact same product for $675. This guy sold his for $500, meaning that at a minimum, you guys will be making $300 per sale. That is a profit margin of over 2 times your starting price, meaning that you guys can buy a phone, sell the phone, buy 2 more phones, sell those phones, and then buy 4 phones. And then once you guys do that, you will make over $1,200. Me personally, I sell about 4 of these weekly by using a drop shipping method. Essentially what the method is that I just have one good listing on Facebook Marketplace that's set to always available. And then anytime anybody wants one, I just go ahead and relist it using the exact same pictures, but I just go ahead and place an order for a phone and then I send it to them. Since the shipping time for this phone is only about a week, this is a totally reasonable thing to do. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly how to list this on Facebook Marketplace. I don't always recommend using Facebook Marketplace for everything because it is easy to get banned, but it is easy to get unbanned. So just keep that in mind. If you guys submit an appeal, even if you're breaking every single one of the rules, within about a week, you're guaranteed to get unbanned. I probably get banned from Facebook Marketplace like once or twice a month, but then I just submit an appeal and literally within 24 hours, I'm just instantly unbanned. But when it comes to actually taking the pictures, I went ahead and took some pictures of this product for you guys, and I want to show you a few things that I do that most other people do that I would recommend doing. First off, make sure you take some high quality pictures. Just using your normal phone is a good way to do it. Show a picture of the actual phone itself, but the first picture that you guys want to show is is the battery. So you guys want to show the phone open faced right here with it showing the maximum capacity of the battery. As you guys can see with this image, I have the maximum capacity right here and it says 100%. Moving on, I just have a picture of the case with the phone in it. And then I also have a picture of the back. Make it so that it's kind of hard to see the serial number so people aren't going to actually go looking it up. And yes, before you guys ask, the serial number on the back is the same as the one that is actually in the phone. In terms of the title, all you need to do is just put what exactly it is. The answer is that it is an iPhone 14 Pro Max. And then for the price, go ahead and select something that's competitive to your local area. I just showed you guys how to find listings in your area that are actively selling. For me, I'm going to list this at $4.95. Go ahead and select the category. Cell phones is fine. And then for condition, I always recommend clicking used like new. And then for description, just say recently upgraded to a 15. Looking to get rid of this one. Quick shipping only. And then if you want to give a reason for shipping only, you can just say because I'm out of town. Also in the title, I would recommend putting the amount of storage. So since this one is 258, I'm going to say 258 gigabytes. And then don't bother with any of this stuff right here, but make sure to select yes, it is unlocked. I'm going to be answering a few more questions about the phone near the end of the video. So if you have any questions about it, make sure to wait until I'm done. Don't do any of the meeting preferences here. Make sure to click boost listing after publish. Make sure to also click hide from friends and then click next. After you click next, just ignore this right here and then click publish. I would always recommend putting in a boosting campaign. Always just pick the max amount that Facebook lets you do. And the reason why is because you are guaranteed a quick sale provided that you promote it on Facebook Marketplace. But if you use something like Mercari, you could just list it and just leave it and then it'll be fine. Make sure to go ahead and select that Advantage Plus Placements is available and then go ahead after that, click publish. Now, the first question to answer is, does it have Face ID? The answer is yes. Look at that right there. I can go ahead and set up Face ID. I'll go ahead and just do it really quick just to show you guys that it works. Go ahead and get started. I'm positioning my face in frame. I'm moving my head slowly. And then just like that, first Face ID scan complete. And then I just have to do it again. Done. And then you guys can also set up a passcode. I'm not going to show you my passcode. And then just to show you guys that Face ID works, go ahead and open it here. As you guys can see, it's locked. Go ahead and scroll it up, swipe up for Face ID. And I'm going to swipe up and then boom, just like that, it unlocks. Again, I have to remind you guys, this is a real iPhone just in an iPhone 14 Pro Max case. So you are getting every single one of the features from an iPhone that you would expect. Also, if you guys want to, you can, of course, set up cellular on this. It uses an eSIM, so you don't have to worry about inserting a SIM card. You guys can go ahead and transfer your cellular network from a nearby phone or using your QR code. I want to sell this phone eventually, so I'm not going to set up cellular on it. I'm also going to be doing a hard reset on this phone very, very soon, just to make sure that it sells well. But like I've shown you guys, people are selling phones just like this in their local area, and they're selling them by the truckload. A couple other questions. Does the flashlight work? The answer is yes. Look at this. The flashlight is turn the flashlight off. Turn it on. Flashlight does work. Does the Wi-Fi work? Yes, as you can see from the top right there, I am connected to the Wi-Fi. And if I go ahead and refresh this page, as you can see, it shows back up again with no questions. Does the silencer work? The answer is yes. Go ahead and check this. I can go ahead and turn it on and then turn it off, and it makes the little buzz like you'd expect the real silent mode too. Plus, if I go ahead and like type, for example, when silent mode is off, as you guys can hear, it makes the real sound. Next up, does the sound work and is it good? So to show you guys how it is, I'm going to show you the audio quality from my iPhone 15 compared to this phone right here. By the way, this is the same song. It's just some royalty-free song that I found. So as you guys can hear from the iPhone 15, again, this is the real one, it sounds really, really nice. Now let's go ahead and compare that to our fake iPhone 14 Pro Max. You guys can hear they sound very, very similar. Now keep in mind, this phone is technically 6 years old compared to this one being only about a year old. So if this one sounds a little bit worse, this is because, again, this is an iPhone 16 that looks like an iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is also why I don't feel bad about reselling it, because it is a brand new iPhone 14. As we can see from the battery stats, it literally has 100% battery health. So for me, I have no issue selling those as real, because literally everything about them is the exact same as a real iPhone, except it's not a 14, it's an iPhone XR. If you guys sold them as iPhone XRs, which by the way, you're getting a great deal on a brand new iPhone XR, by the way, by using the vendor link, because the vendor link is about $220 compared to an iPhone XR, which you guys can get used for like $300. So for me, I'm probably going to keep this phone so I can show it for review, but I know for a fact I could sell it and make a ton of money. As I've just shown you guys, all you need to do to make a shit ton of money reselling is just take a leap of faith and get started. Now, finally, to show you guys where to get the iPhone 14 vendor. Again, I give out every single vendor for completely free. All you guys need to do is just need to click the first link in the description. That's going to take you to my Linktree page, or I'm also going to have my reselling spreadsheet in the description as well. All you have to do is just navigate to where it says iPhone Pro Max right here on my spreadsheet. Also, if you guys are interested in like AirPods, AirPod 4s, AirPod Maxes, I not only made review videos about them that you can click right here, but the link is also available right here as well. Again, these are vendors that I paid probably well over $100 to get, but I give away them for completely free because I want to see every single one of you guys succeed. If you guys do want to help me out in making videos just like this, the best way to do that is to go ahead and subscribe, as well as share this video with friends so there's no more gatekeeping. On top of that, an easy way to help is if you go ahead and sign up to the agent that we're going to use to be buying these links from these vendors, called DHgate, by using this link right here. Once you guys do that and navigate here, it's going to say something like join free. Once you guys go ahead and click that join free and then create a new account, it's going to really help me out. And if you guys want to go ahead and support the channel and support what I do, that's the best way to do. All you guys need to do if you want to buy it is you just have to go to the iPhone Pro Max, go to where it says purchase here, and then click on the link below. Now, the listing here might change because these listings get taken down all the time, but the basic principles are going to remain the same. All you guys need to do is just make sure that you're using whichever link is on the spreadsheet right here, and that counts for every single one of these products. Do not go shopping around. Do not like scroll down and think like, oh, well, I could get this one for only $100, or I could only get this one for $180, or this one's only $180. Don't touch any of these because these are most likely bad links. Either they're not going to be an iPhone XR put into a real one, either they're not going to have any of the features that we've talked about in this video, like a lot of those don't have Face ID, or a lot of them are going to take like an eternity to ship. But if you guys want to buy this, all you have to do is just select which one right here. So they have a bunch of different colors, and for example, for this video, I ordered the blue titanium with 256 gigabytes. All you have to do is just select that and then go ahead and click add to cart or buy now. With that all being said, guys, that is in fact the end of this video. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. Also, make sure to join my Discord, which is going to be available in the link in the description. We have 24/7 support, and if you guys don't believe that at this point the vendors that I give out are any good, make sure to check out the vendor vouchers chat, because as we can see, a bunch of people right here are going ahead and picking up the products. For example, this guy picked up a North Face from the spread. This guy right here picked up an AirPod 4. This guy made over $500 his first month reselling. This is the conversion rate, by the way. And this guy got one of these spider hoodies to pass StockX. It is the fastest growing reselling Discord, so make sure you guys go ahead and join with the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a good day. Bye.